I don't know if no. Yesterday I wasn't getting anybody notifications, so uh, hopefully the notification went out. If not, okay, that's one person. I thought I would just go live for a few minutes while I'm resting, trying to get my exercise in. I just wanted to chat about what happened yesterday with Dubby, but most important to clarify, uh, people were saying that the police officer that came out was trying to set Dubby up by telling her that she could get in to just Rehoboth's house by any means necessary. And people was feeling that the police was trying to was setting her up uh, in case she broke a window or broke into the house. They said that they would end up taking her to jail for breaking and entering. Well, it definitely is not a setup, uh, because that's what uh, police will tell you on one condition: you have to be a resident. Okay, you have to live there. Uh, Now, and they was going by probably what W told them. Uh, W was telling them that she lived there, she paid rent there, and all that. And so, because she said that, that's when they told her that she could get in by any means necessary, uh, breaking the window or however. Hey, return. So for all the people that think that the police said something that was inappropriate or that was to set W up. That was not a setup. They will tell you that. But you have to live there. You have to be a resident in the house. Uh, if you say that you say I live here, you say I pay rent here, uh, you know, this is where I live, I get my mail, then they will tell you that you can get in by any means necessary. I was going to ask you about that. Yeah, yeah. Because I seen a lot of people who are like, Debbie, don't do that. Debbie, don't do that. The police is trying to set you up. If you break a window or something, they're going to take you straight to jail. No, they won't. No, they won't. The only way they take you to jail is you don't live in that house. Okay. Now, I'm not gonna tell you they're gonna sit around while you break a window, and they're not gonna stand there while you break a window and get in and go inside. I'm not gonna tell you that, but they're just letting you know. Hey, Lady Blue, how you doing? Glad to see you. But they will tell you. I mean, they can't help you. They'll tell you, well, we can't force the person to open the door. We can't um, break into the house. Uh, the police can't break into the house, but they will tell you that if you do live there, you can get in by any means necessary. And if you need to break a window, you need to break a door down, that's on you. Thank you, Lady Lou. There you go. I was so worried. Just wanted to shoot her. Well, I don't think she would have shot her if she broke a window to get in. Well, I don't know. I don't know. I know if it was me, if she broke my window, she would have got her good old ass whooping. That's what she would have got. She was intoxicated and fearing for her life. It could have been bad. Well, yeah, it could have been bad if she had a weapon, but she probably would have went to jail because breaking somebody's window. Well, being that W says she lives there, okay, and if she's been living there more than 30 days, and if she gets mail there, then okay, lawfully she right, she lived there. But I'm gonna say this, morally, W is dead wrong. If that woman's house, that's that woman's house. If she have had enough of you, if she have let you stay there as long as she wanted you to stay there, and she's tired of you, she's tired of you making the videos, if she's tired of you or caught you taking pictures, videos of her house and letting other people see it, whatever it is, it's her house. I, people, you can say lawfully, that's how the law goes, but morally, the woman said she was tired of W. She wanted her house back, and I understand that. Okay, I do understand that. Um, and W should have just packed her little stuff. First of all, W and just read my book and W both. They didn't really know each other. And yeah, just read my book chose to let her stay in her house, stay there. But she should have had some guidelines and some boundaries. And first thing I would have said, since just read my book did allow her to come and stay there, and how long she could stay there. Yeah. Just, I mean, I can understand her getting tired. She's used to living by herself, and then for whatever reason she chose to let Debbie live there. That was her business. But people trying to fault her, saying that, well, you're the one that allowed her to come and live in your house, and you didn't know her. Okay, yeah, she might have made that mistake. And as everybody said, W's daughter, her family wouldn't let her live with them. Why would you go and let somebody like W move in with you? Well, you're right, but she did it. Okay, Victoria, that's an intellectual property filming violation. If she has on record, not for her premises being filmed for commercial, art, or monetary gain. Yeah, and she should have just respected, just read my books, what she asked. She asked not to film in her house, not to video in her house. Then that's just read my books. That's her home, and she should have respected that. But again, to clear up the misconception, the police was not setting W up by telling her to break a window or to break into the house. They will tell you that, hey, Super Chat, what's going on? Glad to see you. So yeah, they weren't setting her up. That's what the police will tell you. They will tell you that if you indeed is a resident of that home, you live there, and they told W that because W told them that she lives there, that she pays rent there. Okay, so So yeah, they would tell you that. But if Debbie would have broke a window or broke a door down or something like that, and they found out she didn't, in fact, she did not live there, yeah, she would have went to jail for breaking and entering. I just, it was really sad. And, I don't agree with people saying that just read my book uh, was doing too much, all the yelling and screaming or whatever. Um, you can't tell a person how to feel. That woman sounded and behaved in a way that she was just fed up, tired of Debbie. Okay, and no one knows because nobody else was there, but from the way that woman was behaving, and she's normally a pretty quiet person. She was fed up with Debbie. She wanted Debbie out. You heard her kept saying, "Just get out of my house, just get out of my house." That's a person that's tired of that person. Who that person that's in their house being there is a Debbie, and we know Debbie. She on YouTube all the time. I think she comes on at 3 or 4 in the morning, and she probably was keeping that woman up. She was, and then they also said that if she was supposed to be a aide for just reading my book, and she was supposed to be doing some work, but knowing Debbie, she probably wasn't doing her work. Hey, Mickey. She probably was supposed to be doing her work, but instead of doing the work she was getting paid to do, she probably was on YouTube, and she probably was tired of Debbie. Probably tired of having to get some help, uh, get the help that Debbie was getting paid to do, but she wasn't doing it. You know how people are. They think they done found some easy money. I'm supposed to be a aid for her and help her and do this and do that, but they want to get the money easy. Hey, Jado, what's going on? Glad to see you. How you been doing? But instead of her getting doing the work that she's supposed to be doing, she wanted to be on YouTube and do everything else. And I understand. Possibly W was saying that the woman was working her like a slave. uh, maybe she was, but if you're getting paid to be an aide, yeah, I do too. I want to hear her side too because I think she's going to tell the truth. Uh, we know how W is. Everybody know how W is. Ain't no people sitting up there talking about poor W. And there's no don't you sit there talking about poor W and oh W is homeless. W was homeless before she got there. W was homeless in her home, in wherever that was where she lived before she came there. So ain't no use out sitting there trying to feel sorry for W. W is a professional scammer. W knows what she's doing. Yeah, W ain't new to this. She's true to it, and she's gonna always be that person. And she ain't gonna change. I created this page last week and made a mistake to not add the Y to my name. Oh, oh, okay. Yeah, Debbie ain't new to that. Looks like she sit there and told the police she was what she told the police she was a squatter. Now who in their right mind labeled himself as a squatter? And she said that because she is a squatter. We see her for her works. Yeah, she ain't she ain't a bit more embarrassed about her behavior and how she treated that woman and how she, disrespected that woman in her own house. She claimed to own the van company. Uh, I know damn well y'all ain't believe W. Because ain't nobody gonna get up and leave the company. Just get up and just abandon, just leave it. Now, hey, Miss Burnett, uh, just like now, the last thing that I seen last night, before I turned my computer off, was I think W made a video said, before I go to bed. Let me say this before I go to bed, or something like that. But I didn't watch it. But I was saying to myself, Debbie might have went to a hotel, but I don't think that was in her mind. I don't think after she got those super chats and cash apps. I don't think that was what she intended on doing with the money. But since people was on her tail about, you know, film it while you going to the hotel. When you get in the Uber, film it when you get to the hotel so we can see that you're at the hotel. That's because they know Dobie for her work, and they wanted to make sure she get a hotel, a motel, or wherever she was. Now I haven't seen anything since that last video, so I don't know what has happened. But you think Debbie also said she drove George Zimmer around Florida with her transport? Yeah, yeah, I remember that. My goodness. But you know, Debbie, please, don't. You too old not to know that you don't wear out your welcome. If somebody is nice enough to let you come in their home, don't wear your welcome out. Okay, I don't think the lady told you to come and you can come and you can stay here forever and ever. I don't think she said that. You know, and then you get there and you get too damn comfortable to the point that you start talking crazy to that lady and saying anything to her. That's not your house. I don't care what the law says. I don't care what the people in the beef sector says on these videos. That's not your house. And for you to sit there and try to get the police to take that lady to jail, talking about, yeah, take her and make sure cool off. I'll be damned. You gonna try to tell the police to take me to jail so I can cool off, so you can stay your ass up in my house and ramble through my shit and still take shit that don't belong to you? I'd be damned. Both of us be in jail. No, both of us should be sitting in jail, not just me. She did an interview with QB last night. Her lives important. Ooh, see, when you are a person like Dovey, you'll never be able to keep your stories straight. You know, and if she was smart, she wouldn't go on all these panels because she's gonna always tell a different story. It's not none of it and ever gonna add up. But she's gonna jump on all these panels and everything she said is gonna be different. It's not gonna add up. It ain't gonna make no sense. And then she's gonna start telling on herself. Mm-mm. She's making the state of North Carolina look bad. You not from here. I can't believe she's trying to get the police to take that woman, that homeowner. You in her house and you trying to get the police to take her to jail. You have lost your mind. You have lost your mind. And I understand the police got frustrated and was mad because when they said that was their third time coming there, probably my second time coming there, y'all would have probably heard me cursing them out. Because I would have said probably a little worse than that. No, I'm not gonna keep coming here. Just like you said, you grown ass women, and you know, if Debbie was smart on her own instead of coming back in that house, because I didn't understand why just read my book. Hey, watermelon sugar. Why she opened while she opened the door and let W back in. But I missed the part where I think they Brownie Q or somebody had told W to go knock on the door and see if she could get her ID and her medication. I missed that part because I was thinking, ain't no way in hell I would let her back in my house. You got her ass out. She out there on that porch. Let her ass stay out there on that porch and bake. She too damn old to be jumping around from city to city, state to state with no purpose in life. That's crazy. That was an all-time low that she wanted us to hear her. Yeah, yeah, that's crazy. She told the police was smoking weed. And you know she knew what she was doing. She called us herself trying to dry snitch. That girl 55 and stuck on stupid. Yeah, she too damn old. 55 years old. And you running around from state to state with no damn roof over your head, no car, no money. I don't understand why these stupid ass people on here keep giving her money. Keep I am well. Yeah, it's probably like it's probably the same stupid ass people that to eat before I have to go. Oh, okay, watermelon sugar. Yeah, it's the same ones that probably was doing a Rico. You know, every time he got on there and they were super chatting and cash apping him. Same people. Um, like a gypsy or something. Yeah, and it's crazy. Who lives like that? I mean, it'd be different if you had to. W don't have to live like that. Uh, W is able body to get to get a job, to have her own place. Yeah, of course, we fill up the post. That don't make no damn sense. You're too damn old, 5 years old, and doing stuff like that, and then get in somebody's house and then want to run somebody's house, talk about where they ain't going. That's after she knocked on the door, and seen somebody said when W knocked on the door and asked could she come in, and I think just remember told her to go to the front. They said the door wasn't locked. So for the people that was on here was saying, well, she can sue just read my book because she locked her out. Well, if that door wasn't locked and W just didn't go around there and try the doorknob, then she didn't knock. She didn't lock her out. This is why I don't let people live with me. Yeah, when you have somebody like W, I couldn't imagine living from couch to couch. I pray the Lord keep me blessed. I know that's right. After last night, I say, thank you, Lord. Thank you. And continue to bless me where I am not in that, predicament like that. Hey, just me. I'll help from a distance. Yeah. If I'm going to help you, I'll help you from a distance. Because you're not coming in my. It wouldn't no police be telling me that if I call again, somebody going to jail. I would go to jail right then and there. Especially when I'm thinking about this is my damn house. I pay the mortgage. I've worked to get this house, and some stranger come in my house talking shit to me. Telling all my business. Because I'm moving there with you. Scoot over. Girl, you just don't let nobody like W. W is a professional scammer. That's it. Babe, I would go to jail because that would be all that I would be thinking about. This is my damn house. I worked hard for all these years for this house. I'm paying the mortgage to this house. And you think you're going to come in my house and you have the audacity to tell the police to take me away so I can cool off? In my house? Girl, I would go to jail. And I don't think, I do not think that I would care that the police is standing there. I probably would lose it just hearing her say that. If I heard her ass say that, yeah, she humiliated her by telling all her business. And you know, with W, half of the shit, more than half of the shit, you can't believe what W says. W is always putting a spin on everything. Look at Jay Wilson and Jay Wilson stealing chicken. My goodness. You go to jail and W be stretched out. Cry. See, that's what I'm talking about, Watermelon Sugar. I be sitting in jail and W ass will be in my damn bed with her feet crossed watching my damn TV, eating up all my damn food out the refrigerator. I ain't, absolutely not. That's why I say if I go to jail, she's gonna go to jail too. Cause I'm gonna grab her ass in front of the police and I'm gonna be slugging her ass upside the head. She gonna get up out of my house. Absolutely not. And she's like she called herself a squatter. She's a she right about that. She know how to do it. This situation is nuts. It's crazy as hell. you go. I feel like it would have worth a ride to jail. Me too. Ain't no way I could have tolerated that. Laughing, telling my business. Oh no, I got bail money saved up for such an occasion. Yeah, yeah. Shit. I, I told my sister one day, I was like, you know what? Next time I see you, you got an ass whooping on sight. And I got bail money already put away for it. But I'm gonna tear your ass up next time I see you. I sure did. Mm-mm. Yeah, HIPAA laws. Yeah, and she most certainly did violate those because if she was her, what's the word? I keep saying aide, but I forgot what the word is. Somebody will put it in here. But if she was supposed to have been doing that, have taken care of, or doing whatever she's supposed to be doing as aid for, just read my book, you are not supposed to be filming a personal assistant. Well, no, not a personal assistant. She was come on, what's the word that I cannot think of it. When you help, no, not a CNA, no, not a payee. Um, what is it? Super chat. What is it? Somebody know. I cannot think of it. Somebody put it. Caregiver. Yeah, yeah. She was supposed to be the caregiver for her. And if you're a caregiver, you are not supposed to be filming, taking pictures. Um, yeah, caregiver, or telling that woman's personal medical history. So yeah, and I don't understand. I guess maybe because I have a heart. How can? Because at the beginning they um, act really close and like sisters, and therefore, but we know W, and then for W to turn around and do what she did and talked about the lady, all up under her clothes and all that. It was crazy. People won't say, well, she took her, she called the police first. Well, that's what she's supposed to do. Instead of whooping W's ass at first, instead of her whooping W's ass and then call the police, she was supposed to call the police first. Cause see, somebody like me with a temper, like I would have, knowing that I'm telling her not to film in my house, and she's doing it anyway. I probably would have grabbed that tablet, computer, or whatever, and jerked that sucker out of the wall and threw it. Yeah, yeah. And I'm not saying that's not the right thing to do, but I'm telling you probably what I would have done. You in my house, and you're gonna do what you want to do, especially if you sitting there taking pictures or videos, showing people on YouTube my house. Look, it's a HIPAA and an intellectual property violation. They were signed an agreement. Oh, okay. Well, see, Debbie is all wrong for that shit she did. Debbie said she had to stop from eating the cat. What? You know, I don't bit more believe Debbie than man on the moon. Well, there is a man on the moon, but I don't bit more believe Debbie. No, come on, eating cat food. Y'all know Debbie lie good. Yeah, that's that woman's house. She do if she want to keep her house not tidy, that's her house. Home health aid. Yeah, that was it. That was a home health aid. It ain't worth it. I went to jail for the same thing, but the charge got dropped later. I know, but somebody like Debbie will make you put hands on them, and then you end up going to jail. I don't have I don't have the patience with somebody like that. I would be in jail. I would have went to jail last night. Cause the only thing that would be in my mind, which I let your homeless ass come in my house for you to have a roof over your head and for you to be able to plug up to some internet. Hey, and for you to be able to have electricity to plug that computer up, and you have the audacity to be talking shit to me, oh, I would be no good. That would be the only thing going through my mind is that you living in my house, inconveniencing me. And yeah, she may have invited her in, but you 55 years old, when you have overstayed your welcome. And if the woman went to take out the eviction on you, then that told you right then and there that you have stayed your time. You have wore out your welcome, and it would. And being 55 years old, you should have known that you should have money saved aside. That if something was to happen like that, or y'all possibly could get into it, and if y'all did get into it, you would have money. Hey, you would have money to take your ass to a hotel. See, that's what grown people do. Well, first of all, what grown people do is have their own shit, have their own roof over their head, have their own place. That's what grown folks do. But in your case, you should have had enough money saved aside that if something happened between y'all, that you would be able to just grab your little bags and take your ass to a hotel, not be on YouTube begging for money to get a hotel. The cops would make Debbie leave if said she felt unsafe and that Debbie is recording if she gets allowed to record out without permission. Yeah, and that's probably what she should have. If she could have stayed calm and talked to the police. I do not believe there is an apartment in 2 weeks. I don't believe there's no apartment in 2 weeks either. I don't believe that. Absolutely not. And for all the people that do believe it, you're nothing but a fool. Debbie ain't got no apartment in 2 weeks. Apartment where? What city? What state is she getting an apartment in? But Debbie, I feel, was trying to set her up to be hit. That's why she kept filming and provoking her and manipulating her. Yeah, she was most definitely provoking her. She was. And just sitting there, you supposed to be coming in there to get your medication and get your ID so you can leave. But you brought your ass back in my house, went over there and sat down, and we got you some ice water and relaxing. No, ma'am. No. See, it would have been bad. It would have been bad at the time. And she lucky that it was just read my book. Because I would have drug her ass out of my house. Mm-mm. You can't, no, you can't just come take over people's shit. W gamble. I had seen that somebody said that W have a gambling problem. Someone spend how money at the casino. See that? Yeah, that's what I had seen that too, and that may have been it. W said you want. Now, I heard that when she said, "Do you want me? Do you want me?" I was like, "What the hell is she talking?" I said, "There go W. She provoking that woman. She trying to provoke her. She just lucky it was just my book and not somebody else, because she would have got tagged." But I think most people didn't believe W. A lot of gaslighting going on. I don't know, but they fools for giving W their money. Well, actually, I don't think she really got that much money. If she only got, what was it? Was it about $200 and some dollars? And it was 1,300 people in the chat. I think a lot of people have have realized who W is. That she's a professional scammer, and yeah, and they wasn't giving up their money for W. Yeah, they done did it too many times, and they seen what they got. So she really didn't get all that. She really didn't get all that much. Debbie said she was in fear for her life. She knows all the right words. Yeah, she know the right words. She's done. Oh yeah, that's all you have to say. Mm-mm. Fear for her life. That's crazy. They said she got $1,500. Oh really? Oh really? So did that person access denied? Did they really give her $1,000? Because I know Ronnie Q kept asking her uh, that SS denied. Say they gave W sent W $1,000. And W kept saying no, she didn't. She didn't get no $1,000. They were going to be back on the bus in 2 weeks. She might as well go back wherever she came from. I guess. Oh, they said yes. So okay, because I heard somebody was like, no, SS denied is a troll. That's just a troll. I don't think that's a troll, because after I left the beef sector last night, after I seen W's last video saying before she go to sleep, I seen SS denied in a chat that I was in another sector. I think I think it was the court. So it's not a troll, and that's why once I seen that SS denied in that chat, I was like, wait a minute, that's not no troll. I'm wondering, did that person really give send W $1,000? But W said she only had enough for 2 days. Yeah, she said she had enough for 2 days. Bus in 2 weeks got me laid out. Yeah, she gonna be back on the bus, going somewhere. And she walked to the casino. She walking to the casino at night. That's where I went here. Remember last night that we was asking for donations. today by 11. Why would she have to be out by 11 today? I thought she paid for 2 days. Or okay, was last night one day and tonight her second day? Oh no, you said she had to be out by 11. Well, that doesn't make sense. Oh, no wonder she up and left like that. Cause I ain't never seen nobody just up and leave a state. Just get on the bus and just go. Oh, Tuesday. Okay, yeah, Tuesday. You know, you that's too old to be running from the law, running from evictions, running from uh, um, being responsible, being a responsible adult. That's too old. Who does that? And that's crazy. And for anybody that missed, when I first started, people were saying that they think the police were trying to set Debbie up to break into Just Read My Book's house when they told her that she could get in by any means necessary if she had to break a window or something. No, that's not a setup. They told her that. That's what they will tell you that. Someone gave her $300 twice. Okay, yeah. Well, she got more than she got enough money for more than 2 days. But remember, this is YouTube. They liable be back cool next week. I hope not. I hope Just Read My Book don't do that. Debbie is not to be trusted. If she did you like that once, believe me, if you let her back in your house, she will do that to you again. You might as well call that home health uh, company and get you somebody that's legit and let Debbie go on about her business because Debbie was looking for some easy money, way to make some easy money. And and she didn't want to do nothing. Debbie kept getting mad when folks was asking her about Florida, saying I grew up in Florida. I am not going back. Uh, growing up there had nothing to do with nothing, except for the fact that if you're running from something or you're running from somebody, probably them evictions. They were trying to get to Connecticut. Connecticut. Who in the hell is in Connecticut? Wants her out. I do not believe she was foolish to let. No, I don't think she'll let her back in. That woman wanted her peace of mind. She wanted her house back. She didn't want somebody in there that is gonna get on YouTube in the beef sector and put her business out and make up lies to go along with it to make it juicy for Debbie. Because I don't believe. I don't believe half of that shit W said. Her lies don't match. Yeah. Grandson and daughter is still in Florida. Well, if she running from Florida and she got her grandson and her daughter there, and she running from Florida, she running from something else. She running from the law. But also W done told they falsified the Medicaid documents allegedly. That was so ignorant. And I know, allegedly that was done because W said it, and I don't believe nothing W says. I don't believe nothing W says. Okay, but if they did, I'm not saying do anything illegal like that if it was done, but I know people do it. But I guess what was wrong in them doing that was uh, I think they said Debbie was not supposed to live with, just read my book, to be able to be the home health aide. And instead, they used her baby's daddy address, and then that way Debbie could do the work. Yeah, I don't believe nothing Debbie said. So you do it, but don't tell on them. Yeah, I mean, if you gonna do anything that's illegal or that's not becoming or that's wrong, don't get on the internet and tell everybody. But we know Debbie. You can't tell Debbie nothing like that because Debbie gonna do that. Okay, that's why she running now. But you can't be in cahoots with somebody like Debbie because she'll tell it on you. Okay, now and then they say Debbie was saying, like I said, I don't believe nothing Debbie said. She said she was only supposed to work 2 hours. I think 2 hours a day. Okay, well, if you was only supposed to work 2 hours a day, and you know that, and just read my book, know that, then what you should have done was make sure from the beginning that you only work 2 hours. Because if that was all you was gonna get paid for was 2 hours a day, you don't start something you can't end. Okay, meaning if you was only supposed to work 2 hours and you was only 2 hours a day, then that's what you should have worked. Yeah, $20 a day. So see, I don't understand how did she claiming to pay $900 in rent. I didn't quite understand that. It seemed like to me that she was saying that she was supposed to pay $900 a month, but she only paid 300. I don't know. None of that made sense. I mean, it didn't make sense to me. Um, yeah, it didn't add up. Debbie was abusing the poor cat, Sugarfoot. She was abusing Sugarfoot. What? She probably was. I guess it made a more sensational story. Yeah, you know Debbie added a whole lot of shit to that because Debbie always do, and she gonna add, always gonna add to it to make it juicy. To make, she seen that 1K, and then she seen that 1.2. Oh yeah, she was gonna make it juicy. I think she put on, she started doing a little acting after she seen that after she did that, seen that 1.1K in there. She wanted to make it really really juicy. $20 a day. Uh, How is she gonna pay rent? And she's only working, getting paid for 2 hours a day. Debbie likes to dress up her church. Always have, always have. That's why I don't believe anything Debbie say. If she open, when Debbie opened her mouth, if her mouth is moving, I don't believe shit she said. I don't believe nothing she said. And so I bet she's over there now trying to get more money out of people. If you left that woman's house last night, and you gonna sit there and depend on people in the beef sector to pay your hotel bill uh, for the next 2 weeks, who does that? I mean, who would do that other than W? What you should have been doing, she says she have the money. She already have the money for the apartment that she's supposed to be moving in 2 weeks. Now I want to know what city and state is she getting up? Is that apartment supposed to be in? and that she's getting. That they'll tell her she would have spent at least $20 for a drink to buy liquor for. I guess it would. It, because if you, I thought she was talking about that she was getting an apartment, supposed to be getting an apartment in Florida in 2 weeks. And I thought to myself, how in the hell are you doing walkthroughs in with apartments in Florida? So I don't know if it's in Connecticut, if it's in North Carolina, if it's in Florida. But I don't believe she got no. I don't believe she gonna have no apartment in 2 weeks. It was $900 for 4 months. That that's all. So she was paying. So she basically was paying what, about $250 a month. So the bottom line is W is a scammer. She knows what she's doing. On one of her lives, she admitted to the Florida apartment story was made up. What? I don't believe she got no. In 2 weeks, she is not gonna have no apartment. I don't care what she said. I do not believe it. I will believe it when I see her in the apartment, living in it, and see her in there 5 days in a row, sitting in that apartment. That's when I will believe it. And I still may not believe it. And I mean, it's sad. I don't understand how these people can feel sorry for W and keep giving her their money. I mean, she's a liar. She's a habitual liar. It's sad. She also said she had a place, but the electricity was off and it wasn't furnished. See, when you lie like that, you just got to keep lying. If I was homeless, the last place I would be is Utah. Me too. Ain't nowhere in hell. Ain't nowhere in hell. I would come on YouTube in the beef sector and let anybody know my business about me being homeless. This is the wrong place for you to be doing that. And you fucking 55 years old, and you're just going around with no purpose in life, none. Just going from state to state. How do you get on a train or get on a bus and just ride from one state to the next state? You don't know nobody in that state, and then somebody help you out and invite you to stay with them for a while, and you don't know when you have worn out your welcome. W and Rico should be one. Super chat, you got that right. Them two would be good roommates. Absolutely. I was in between leases when I was deemed homeless, so folks keep using that. That's not home. That's not homeless to me. I mean, you was between lease. W ain't between no lease. She ain't between no lease. W wants to continue doing what she's doing and have people support her. You know, getting them super chats and people feeling sorry for her and getting people on there to advocate for her and sending her. W needs this amount of money. She needs this amount of money for a hotel for 2 days. And she's standing up there. And I was like, look at that. How many people is in here We got 1,300 people. If everybody send $1, I said, are you crazy? Are you crazy? But no, she's not crazy. The people that sending their money to her ass is crazy. Debbie needs to sit her ass down somewhere, get a damn job, and go and get her some assistance to get her a roof over her head and have her own place and get a damn job and pay your own damn way and pay your own damn bills and stop depending on other people with their hard-earned money to just give it to you. Using that. But never let folks know shit like that. Yeah, yeah, right. I have had a place since I was 14. Yep, she's a beggar. Yeah, she's a beggar. And I'm so proud of you. Yeah, but hell, uh, like you had a damn. I mean, she had a damn job. This Debbie ain't got no damn job. How can you have a job and you purpose in life? Don't know where you're going. Don't know what you're gonna do. Don't know how you're gonna get a roof over your head. And then there was some crazy ass people in the damn chat. They're talking about, Debbie, what's the address? Yeah, I'll come pick you up. You can stay at my house. I was like, are these people crazy? I hope they was just lying because they are some fools if they go pick Debbie up from anywhere. Now I can see if you want to be nice and pick her up from where she was and take her ass to a hotel and drop her ass off. Okay, but talking about she could stay at my place. Y'all done lost your mind. Y'all be doing the same thing, trying to get Debbie ass out your house. Mm-mm. I know it's gonna be ooh, I got uh, the bug was it was a big old, I don't know what that was, a bumblebee or something trying to get me. But I know it's gonna be hot on YouTube streets today, and I can't wait to laugh at W's ass because I got a feeling she gonna be on there begging for some, talking about she needs some more hotel money. I think y'all already said she was on there talking about she need more money. I want to see all these fools that's gonna cash out their money. W better take that money she talking about she have for that apartment that she's supposed to have in 2 weeks and take her ass back to Florida. Well, if she running from something in Florida, then get your ass somewhere. I don't know what to tell you. Because I ain't never seen nothing like this in my life. No grown ass woman, 55 years old, that's running from state to state and on YouTube in the beef sector begging for folks to put her up in the hotel for 2 weeks. And had the audacity to say, somebody said, if we raise enough money for you to get a hotel, would you leave the woman's house? She said, no, but if y'all give me enough money for a hotel for 2 weeks, I'll leave. Said, what kind of shit is that? Like these people owe her money for a hotel. I can't think of a job W can get. She's lazy. Yeah, she's lazy. She don't want to work. Cause if she did, I'll be damned. You living in this woman's house. You would have got out and tried to find your ass a job. I don't care if it's driving Uber. And where in the hell is your car anyway? Now, and they were talking about, well, she have a new car. She have a new car. And then she said she left it in South Carolina. She left her car in South Carolina. Why would you leave your car in South Carolina? Does that make any sense? Who does that? Who would do that? Who would leave a brand new car, in in another state over, and you in another state? You ain't got no transportation. How are you paying the car note on that car? You ain't got no job. And granted, I think and like I said, I don't believe nothing W say. Yeah, sir. It's no it does not add up. It don't make any sense. How in the hell you paying for a new car and you ain't working? And granted, it was said that she gets a check from her ex-husband's or her deceased husband's pension. Okay, so what are you doing with that money? Gambling it? Gambling it away? Is that what it is? You should be using that money to sit your ass down somewhere and get you an apartment or a studio or efficiency or something and get a damn job and take care of your damn self. I can't I can't even imagine when it's time for her to draw Social Security. Where's she gonna get it from? She ain't working. Um, and for as I know, I've never heard her say that she's disabled. She's not getting a check for disability. She said she was getting a check from her her deceased husband's pension. She claims she get a pension from her late husband. Yeah. So what you doing? Gambling that up? Mm-mm. And you ain't making that much from YouTube. So, these people are killing me, acting like they making so much money off of YouTube that they don't have to work. No, ma'am, that is crazy. But it should be quite interesting and fun today to hear what W has to say, which we know is nothing but lies, 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 nothing but a bunch of lies. Uh, it's gonna be funny. But like I said, I would love to hear, just read my book side because I think people would get the truth, would get the whole picture, and would get the truth if she went live and told her side of the story. And she may not because I don't know. I probably I don't know. She may be still mad. I heard she did a voluntary repossession. Oh, on her car? Well, she probably had to, because she knows she couldn't pay for it. Yeah, what people make it doesn't count. Oh, cash out. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, she probably did do a voluntary repossession, because she knows she couldn't pay for no car, and don't want to work, wasn't working, and don't want to work, and won't get, and had no intentions of getting no damn job. That's crazy. So she got all them evictions on her record and repossession. And I know that's a damn shame. What happened to that damn transmission? Oh Lord. Y'all better stop giving W y'all money, I know that. Yeah, y'all can at least give that money to a bad credit too. Yeah, you know it. Give y'all coins to somebody that is really need that really need it and somebody that's really homeless. There's too many homeless people in every city and state on these corners, sleeping in the park. There's somebody, this looked like a woman. She looked like she had a sleeping bag and had other stuff. She was laying up under the tree when I first came, when I came around. It looked like she had slept there last night. If you don't give your money to somebody, give it to somebody like that. Give it to somebody so they can go to a hotel or take them to a hotel and get them a room so they can at least sit in the cool for a night and take a bath or take a shower and get clean. Instead of somebody like W that just lie all the time. That's a scam, just a scammer and a liar. I don't understand. And they're gonna sit and treat this woman like she did. So, but yeah, I think if you just read my book or tell her side of the story, I think everybody would get the true picture and get the truth. Because y'all know W can't tell the truth if Jesus himself was standing right next to her and saying, tell the truth or I'm going to send you to hell. W would lie. She would lie. That's that's how much I believe everything W have to say. A damn shame. But I guess I guess I need to go and check out QB's live. Have she been on? Have she been on anybody else's live today? Because I haven't been on. I seen. Let me see. I know last night when she did the video that said, um, "Let me say this before I go to bed." I just seen that title. I didn't watch the video, so it was that one. And then y'all say she did interview QB. Have she been on today? Or is she busy trying to beg up on some more hotel money? I think we will come live because she did regarding William Brothers and set record straight. She may, but this is a little different. Cause Dovey embarrassed with all the stuff that she was saying. It may take her some days. Cause I know the woman is embarrassed with that stuff that Dovey said about her, and I don't blame her. That I could never forgive. If I was her, I could never forgive Dovey. Never. That was humiliating. She humiliated this woman. She embarrassed her. She provoked her. I just couldn't. I could never forgive somebody that did me like that. She went on. She went on Ronnie Q last night, but dropped off when Deanna cussed her. Now I seen that. I did see. Seen that little part. Somebody had texted me and said, "Go to Deanna's cussing." So I thought it was on Deanna's live, and I went to and I didn't see her live, and I said, "I wonder whose was." And then I was like, "Okay." Somebody said Ronnie Q was live, so I ran over. As soon as I got there, that's when Deanna was cussing her ass out, and she ran. Boy, she ran. She dropped off of that damn panel so fast. She couldn't even say bye. She was trying to get off of there so fast because Deanna had her foot all up her ass. I was laughing. I said, yes, indeed. That ass ran. See, she ought to stay off the panels because people just catching her and her lies and her stories. The more she talk about it, the more it's not adding up. So she need to stay off these panels. But she done already. Most people that have any brains in their head see that W is not. She's not a good person at all. Not a good person. Yeah, Deanna, Deanna got that too. That was my laugh before I turned my phone off. So, all right, y'all. Well, I'm gonna get out here so I can go and finish my walking. So I'm gonna be smoking, trying to get back around to my car. It's got hotter since I sat here and tried to get this alive done, but I just had to come on here and once again to let everybody know that the police, that was not a setup on the police's part. They do tell you that if indeed you live at a house, you live somewhere, and you can't get in, and they will tell you, if you have to get in any way necessary. If you have to break a window, kick the door down, or whatever. But you better live there if you do that, because if you don't, they will be taking you to jail. Anyone hear what happened? What, Victoria? Yeah, Mickey. I had to. I was like, I got to. I said, because these people thinking the police was trying to just set W up, and absolute, it's not a setup. They will tell you that, uh, especially if you live there. That's just like my house. If I go to my house, I can't get in. I can break a window. I can kick the door down. It's my damn house. Ain't shit the police can do to me. It's mine. So that's why they told Dover that, because Dover told them that she lives there. And if you live there, they're going to tell you that. Our subject today is the court date of Seven Stars. Oh, they go. Oh, they go to court. Who took who to court? I did not know that. I got to sit here long and tell me, Victoria, who today he took her to court. What did he take her to court for? Don't tell me he said she was stalking him. I did not. I. Oh my goodness. If if I was Seven Stars, I'd be going there. I have my stomach stuck all out, uh, saying, yeah, oh really, what happened? Seven and Dusty's day. I don't know. I don't know. Victoria, so you don't know what happened. Well, I guess that'll be something today. A restraining order, and I think some defamation. He trying to get a restraining order against Seven. Lord have mercy. I did not know that. I, I did not know that. Well, I guess it's gonna be hot on the YouTube streets today in the beef sector with W and this. Wow. Now that's sort of a slap in the face, ain't it? To have been dating some guy, and if you're pregnant by this guy, and then he turn around and take you to court for stalking, trying to get a restraining order against you, and then try to get you for defamation. Wow. What page is the updated? Here's the updated I don't know, Super J. I didn't even know that he was taking her to court. That is crazy. That's, oh man. I wonder, man, I can't. I wonder how is she gonna look at him? Going to court to see him. And you're pregnant by him, and he's taking you to court to get a restraining order against you. and try to get you for defamation. Wow. That's yeah, that's that would be quite embarrassing and hurtful. More so hurtful. Mm. Yeah, I didn't know that. I don't know what. I wonder what she talk about it on that county site. Look on beach page, and the docket number is listed. Oh, you should have known she was gonna put it on there. 7 Stars baby daddy. Yeah, her baby daddy. Trying to get a restraining order on her and get her for defamation. My goodness. Wow. That is unbelievable. Like I said, it's a that would be hurtful, real hurtful. To know that your doggone the guy that you were dating and that you're pregnant by, it'll take you to court, try to get a restraining order. Mm-mm. Wow. Well, like I said, it's gonna be interesting today, especially if she had court, and I guess maybe people will find out the outcome of it. Beach will probably be on here spreading it. She ain't gonna let it go without letting everybody know what happened. Wow. Well, my good people, I'm gonna get off of here so I can get on back around before I pass out in this heat. And thank y'all for coming by and chit-chatting with me. It's been a while since we chatted. And this should be a quite interesting day. I would love to see what Just Read My Book have to say. And it would be very entertaining to hear Dubby tell more lies. So I will see y'all in the next video. I'm out of here.